If anything that comes from YouTube, I'm talking about 1 cent.
Vimeo.
YouTube, I need a cut.
Everybody says that.
I need a cut of anything.
I need a haircut.
She's like looking for any of them advertisements.
I need a haircut.
And it better not be no movie that I don't want to see.
Better not be no rated R because I know how you get. You're a wild boy.
Food is good. Food is essential. We need it. Every person who is alive on this planet needs food of some sort to live daily. It's a fact. It's a scientific fact, straight up. Now, there's all different kinds of food. There's jar food, chocolate food, chewy food, hairy food, nasty food, green food, frozen food, hot food, fishy food. Not today.
Not today, Debbie. Today.
More nasty food, American food, box food, herb food, muscle food, and even wing food. A lot of those things are enjoyable, but they all have different effects on the body. The interesting thing is, it seems like the food that's actually the worst for your body, it's everywhere. It's unavoidable. And there's not a lot you need to give up in order to get it. On the other hand, it's a lot harder to find the food places that actually do the most good for your body.
Apple. Apple. One here. Apple. One here. Whoa. Whoa.
Just things that'll give you energy, help your vision, help your kidneys. The foods that have a more of a positive or beneficial effect on your body, those foods seem to be harder to find. And I'll even go a step further. It seems like the food that does the most damage to our bodies, we enjoy the most. Just think about a kid. What kid do you know wants to eat vegetables? Sometimes it's just easier to go through a drive-thru, pick a number, and give them cash, straight up. I think healthy food gets a bad rap. I mean, it kind of comes off as boring, or it's like an old people thing. Eating vegetables and fruits, things that were just given to us by God naturally. Those are the things that have most positive and beneficial effects on our bodies, but we enjoy them the least. But the things that are man-made, that are created in a lab, those are the things that fight hand over fist to get some. It's crazy how something like food can make that much of a difference in terms of our just daily performance. It's not that often that we actually pay attention to what we're putting in our bodies, what we're allowing our bodies to digest. You gotta ask yourself, are you running a race? Because if you are, any runner knows he's not going to eat a giant bowl of pasta before he goes to run this race, because it's going to slow him down. So sometimes, even though certain things are acceptable and they're lawful and you can do it, but it's not always beneficial, what's going to help me not get so tired or worn down or weighted down? I've heard it said before that you are what you eat. There's a lot of truth to that. A lot of times we ingest things without thinking twice about the nutritional value that they'll provide for our bodies. So most people know if you want to function healthier, you eat healthier. There seems to be a connection of what we feed our physical bodies and our spiritual bodies.
Rudy Rudy, I want to say something before we play.
Go ahead, man.
I, as many, am very confused as to what a God is or who God is. This next thing is for God, whoever and whatever that is.
Jesus said how he was the living bread that came down from heaven. And he challenged people, if anyone would eat of this bread, they'll live forever. And he said the bread that he was going to give for life was his flesh for the world. He said, taste and see that I am good. So if you don't taste something, it's hard for you to know whether or not you like it. Can you imagine eating something and never being hungry again? He's that satisfying. So I would encourage all of you to examine your diet. See what you're taking in. See what you're ingesting. See what you're allowing your body to digest. And ask yourself, is it doing you more good than it is harm? Remember, you are what you eat.
If anything, we can model our great hero. Always give 100% and expect zero.
Ain't harm nobody.